all the problems come from Russia and the destabilizing, and the Russian-backed separatist rebels have indeed been accused of human rights abuses, of violence. But so too have Ukrainian armed forces and volunteer battalions. Listen to what Amnesty International said last year. Both sides failed to take reasonable precautions to protect civilians. Both placed troops in residential areas. Ukrainian police were involved in torture. Pro-Kiev forces were involved in abductions. Is this the new Ukraine you're trying to build, where all these human rights violations are happening, even under Ukrainian armed forces, Ukrainian police? It's not just the Russian-backed separatists who are committing violations.
I'm sorry. Where's the reason of conflict? Can you give me an answer? Where's the reason for conflict?
That doesn't justify human rights abuses, though, does it?
No.
You can fight them without carrying out torture, abductions.
From the beginning.
This is what Amnesty is saying.
From the beginning. Right now, the right radicals come to the power. The people who headed Russians in Ukrainian government. I told the clear answer how we can head Russians. I am help Russians. My father is Ukrainian, my mother is Russian. In my body is Russian.
And there have been allegations that there are neo-Nazis fighting in volunteer units against Russians.
Nazis fighting, it's not true. It's everything is propaganda war.
Well, US newspapers, not just Russian newspapers, have documented the Azov battalion and other such groups fighting on the front lines against Russia, who have swastikas on their trucks. It's not true at all?
I doesn't see swastika. I talk to the people. We defend our territory. We defend.
And what about the human rights violations? What do you say about Amnesty's?
We defend our country.
What about the torture, the abductions, the not protecting civilians, placing troops?
Please,
Amnesty's view, Human Rights Watch.
I don't know what from you take this information.
Amnesty International. You've heard of Amnesty International?
Sorry, I come from Ukraine.
Okay, but Amnesty International is a global NGO. Human Rights Watch.
Good example. I meet very high, just a couple of weeks ago in Davos, I meet very high position Russians, and they ask me, you know what is the people with the weapons, with machine guns going to the street in the Kiev? I told them, I'm sorry, I come from Kiev. What from you take this information? They told me, you know what TV
So you're saying the Ukrainian forces haven't committed any human rights violations?
The right answer. They create the story and believe in the story.
Okay, so you reject Human Rights Watch, you reject Amnesty International's reports about Ukrainian armed forces committing...
I don't have information. I live in Ukraine.
Okay, you're a big chess player. You've said, quote, chess is similar to...
big players.
You're a fan of chess, I believe.
Yeah, okay, I'm a fun player.
You